likely to show in the fifth dance. This is where great technique takes away stress and strain and allows the couples to perform much better, apparently making it look effortless, although we all know, of course, it's not effortless.
And she's looking a little tired now, the neckline slightly tense.
Well, that depends very much on great posture, of course. Poor posture normally causes stress.
Well, a terrific semi-final, but only 6 pairs can go through to the final. Before we find out who has gone through, a chance now to take a closer look at one of the Italian couples. Over the years, Italy's produced some of the strongest couples competing in standard dance competitions. Paolo Bosco and Silvia Pitton are determined to continue this tradition and make it to the top of their sport. Silvia and Paolo have worked and practiced very hard to become one of the best partnerships in the world. But it was only a happy accident that brought them together.
We got together in 1998. I was dancing with someone else and she was too, and we met by chance. I gave her a ring and we started dancing together. Little by little, we made it to the top 6 in the world. In the beginning, we didn't expect it. It was difficult, but we made it. And we've not finished yet.
Però è stato difficile, però alla fine ce l'abbiamo fatta e non è finita.
Their unique style makes them a favourite with the crowds, an important factor in dance sport where athleticism and charisma go hand in hand.
I believe the main reason for our success is improvisation, because we manage to do unusual and different things, moves the audience doesn't expect. We work well together, and we have an understanding. I believe we have a dance style that is different from the norm, the velocity, some particular figures, and the power. I believe this is the key to our success.
Both Paolo and Silvia are from the north of Italy, but these days they spend just as much time on the road as they do at home. And the first thing they miss, the food.
Well, being Italian for me, eating abroad is very difficult. Anyway, by now we know the places where we're going, and we always try to find some Italian restaurant, or go and eat light food. Usually not local food. It depends from where we are.
Silvia's mother's a florist, and after decorating dance venues with her flowers, it was she who encouraged a 10-year-old Silvia to take up dancing. Silvia's also had family support. Dad Gianni still helps out by driving her to practice sessions. Paolo started to dance at 6, but at his school, dancing wasn't seen as such a cool thing to do.
Yeah, that was a difficult thing in the beginning. They were teasing me because I was a dancer. It was really difficult. There was a period when I was thinking of giving it up because everybody was teasing me. But then I understood that I was right and they were wrong, and so I carried on. And in the end, I proved them wrong.
The couple's favourite dance is tango. Silvia and Paolo have brought a new dimension to this dance, and it's where they feel their strengths come together in their most powerful display.
I like all 5 dances actually, but tango was the one where we got the best results in competitions. Perhaps because we're Italians, I don't know why, but tango is the dance we feel the most. I think tango is the dance where we can express our emotion and charisma and qualities like this. And the tango is the dance that helped us very much to get to the top. People in the audience always like it, so we try to keep it as it is.
I think the main features of our dancing make tango the more natural and easy stance for us. And anyway, tango is what we manage to express in the best way. What we feel more is our dance, because of the speed, the power and the interpretation.
Paolo and Silvia have made it into the final of every competition they've entered in the last 2 years. Their aim is to continue at full steam to become world champions of the future.
Like everything done at a high level, it's not been easy, and it's still not easy, because it's very demanding, and obviously sometimes I feel the need of having a normal life. But if you want to pursue big goals, this is the price to pay. You need to make sacrifices.
Ci sono molti sacrifici da fare, sì.
È già un finto di birra.
Back to Vilnius, and the list of finalists is up. No room for the Danes, and a letdown too for Monica Negro. The Slovenians still unable to crack the top 6. Also packing up for the evening, Claudia Köhler of Germany. Despite her and Benedetto's assured performance in the earlier stages, it was Claudia's dress rather than the couple's dancing that had most exercised the mind of one official.
It was a fantastic dress, but he said because there is some color like skin, that it is not allowed, and he discussed during the competition when we went off the floor and we go in, so
yeah, it pushed us a little bit down, but we'll be okay.
No such dressing down for the world final debutantes, Maxim Kotlov and Elena Uspenskaya from Russia.
We're not looking for any kind of result, we're looking for good dancing. As I told, we want to produce a good dancing, so that is the main target for today.
And there'll be an exalted company. A fabulous contest looks in store between the Lithuanians, who'll get lots of home support, and the top Italian player, Soale and Cerasoli. The Karabeys won't be far behind, and expect a second big battle between England's Warren and Kristi Boyce and the Italians Paolo Bosco and Silvia Pitton. Well, it's the Lithuanians who get the final underway with the first of this evening's solo dances, the Waltz. And they'll want to start strongly here, Alison.
Oh, they will. They're really hoping to win tonight in front of their hometown and everything. They've had some close calls with the Italian couple, so they've got it all to play for now. I must say, she looks simply beautiful as usual.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Fabulous dress, elegant dancing.
And look at her feet. She always has pretty feet. Look at the closeness of the feet there. He looks like he's got time tonight, I think, don't you, Michael?
Yes, one of the few couples that don't look really hurried.
Look at that. Hover corte, that's called. Showing control of balance.
Also, if you look at Edita, the lines from feet to head are generally unbroken. This is good posture.
And the audience love that as well, they might. A very accomplished opening by Arunas and Edita.
Couple number 18.
Next up, their big rivals, the Italians.
So we've got the big guns out first then. In this final.
So it would seem, yes. Now, totally different stature here. Small couple, beautifully together. Wonderful footwork, particularly from Domenico. Gioia is still striving to improve the posture, but still needs a lot of work. Just a bit of strain in that head position always, which detracts from an otherwise lovely picture.
She goes for the bigness, doesn't she, really?
Well, the neck always looks broken, that's the problem.
He has a lovely rise on his feet.
Yeah, best feet in the final, I would say.
Domenico Soale and Gioia Cerasoli. And next, making their first world final appearance, the Russians.
Well, they'll be absolutely delighted to be in this grand final. Particularly pleased to have beaten Benedetto and Claudia and their fellow countrymen Marat and Elena, both of whom I thought danced very well indeed.
I mean, they are improving, this couple. I must say, every time I see them, they have got better.
Yes, it's good dancing.
He has a very softness and musicality about him that I like.
bit late on the beat there.
Elena's neckline still worries me.
We invite couple number 58.
There's not much that gets past those judges. Still not a bad start for the Russians. Paolo and Silvia taking the floor for their first solo.
Now this is action-packed athletic dancing. If the competition was won on power alone, this would be your winning couple. However, the body lines are angular. The lady's right arm is nearly always completely straight, and we get some strange hip lines from the man. It's the price you pay for power dancing sometimes.
Just a little subtlety sometimes wouldn't go amiss, would it?
That looked painful.
Well, a solid start from the Italians, an experienced couple. And next up, it's the turn of the Karabeys.
Now this is power in a beautiful way. Big fan of these two, I must say.
Yeah, this is very good, elegant dancing. No stress really showing.
A little off balance there. It's not unfortunate. Nice choreography, moving around the floor. So in the waltz we want a big swing, and they do show that so well. A fall away action there.
The Karabeys, so from one of the taller couples to another.
69.
And here are the Boyces from England. Let's see what Warren and Kristi can do.
One of the few couples daring to dance a completely basic section, feet closing beautifully. This is very difficult to do.
Very brave choice. And well done though.
Yep, absolutely. They've made enormous strides over the last year or so, I think. Warren's body lines are much stronger than hitherto. And Kristi has really turned into a very fine lady dancer. Of course, Warren comes from a very famous dancing family. His parents were world amateur ballroom champions some years ago. Now making it look very easy, and they look as though they've got lots of time.
The end of the solos.
And now all the couples.
And now a last chance for the couples to shine in the group waltz.
Good opportunity now for the judges to compare that big movement and swing.
The essence of waltz is that powerful swing action, big sways, together with spinning actions, pivoting actions.
Well, the judges more or less have made up their mind by now about the waltz, and it's just minor alterations.
Not really. It's not one till it's one, Simon. I think one by the final might have an idea of how it's going to go, but you really are judging it right up to the last bar of the last dance. The contrast of styles tonight is quite interesting. We've got powerhouses, we've got the swinging elegance of some of the taller couples. Interesting to watch. And all of them, of course, beautiful dancers.
Lovely. And that seemed to go down very well with the top table. But let's see what the judges made of it. Well, it's the Lithuanians who've seen